stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out a couple cards from the Prisma Visions Tarot. I was a little distracted there, but we're going to get these cards to sort of get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. While I was saying that, I don't know if you could tell by because I turned my head. I don't know if you could tell by how my voice sounded, but I was distracted by my cat while I was saying all that. So there could be something here about a cat or cat energy, or maybe a pet cat that you have. Whatever it is, it's more like a mystical, magical, spiritual kind of energy. Whether it is a pet or just cat energy. Maybe you might want to look into the symbolism of cats. Black cats could also be significant. And as soon as I said black cats, I was thinking of some sort of song from one of the Shrek movies. I can't really remember exactly just because it's been so long since I've seen those movies. But I don't know. Maybe Shrek is significant in some way and you need to watch those movies. Maybe even Puss in Boots too. But yeah, there could be some messages in those movies or a specific Shrek movie or signs or something like that. That's so interesting for Shrek to come through. What an icon. But we have the Justice card with the Heart Chakra, Libra, and Venus. And whenever I saw Justice, I heard Justitia, which, honestly, it might be Justice in Italian, but I really don't know. It just comes through because of, I know that Injustitia is injustice, and I'm just assuming that Justice is Justitia, but I could be completely wrong. But regardless, there could be something here about learning a different language or learning the language of your ancestors. This Justice card with the Heart Chakra, there's something here that you really, really need to heal from. It could be from childhood. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, or it could be something more recent or immediate. Wait, no, because this is the Justice card, I really think for most people watching this, it could be about childhood. But, maybe for some of you, it's about finding justice in a different situation. Somehow, some way, the scales need to be balanced. That balance needs to be restored. And this could be through standing up for yourself, healing. I don't know. Just take it however it resonates. Some way, somehow, you need to take action to balance the scales. Either for you and your life in general or a specific situation. Things need to be fair. And if it's about childhood, you really need to give yourself a fair chance to see yourself and the world for what they are, so that way you can truly see your opportunities for what they are. Whoa, and I just saw 444. So there's strong messages coming through about someone's foundation and, how you'll really, really be able to create something more stable and secure for yourself. There could also be something here about independence. for some reason independence. So there could be some ancestors that were from a different country trying to communicate with you. I don't remember the message that I was saying before, but in general, I am feeling that you need to heal in some way to bring balance into a situation, or just simply more balance into yourself. Like, finding balance within yourself will automatically help you find balance in every aspect of your life. So if you really want to simplify things, you need to balance the scales within yourself. And I just saw 555. So there are some internal changes that need to be made, so that way things can change externally for the better. And also, this Justice card has the number 11 on it, and I just saw 6 minutes and 11 seconds. So 1111 could be a significant number for someone. If you have a specific dream or wish or whatever, it's definitely possible for you, as long as it's not hurting anyone or anyone else and it's realistic. But also, leave room for the universe to express yourself. And what I mean by that, an example would be, if you want your love life to be a certain way, focus more on what you want rather than who you want. So that way you can be more focused on finding someone that ticks all those boxes, rather than just keeping yourself trapped in a situation that isn't going to go anywhere. This might be hard to hear for someone, but, someone needs to hear it, maybe, that you can't change someone for them. Maybe there's a message here about how, if they wanted to change, they already would have. Maybe you need to allow more space in a situation so that person can come to their own conclusions and reasoning for why they should change and be a better version of themselves. The most blunt way I can put it, and it may come off as offensive, I don't mean for it to be, but the most blunt way I could put it is, you're not going to be the reason that this person wants to change. And, that's not even just specific to your situation. A lot of people get into relationships thinking that they have the power to change someone, but that's not true. And also, I do want you to know that you're not alone. And the thoughts that you have, the feelings that you have, the challenges that you're going through, whatever it is that you're experiencing that's challenging, you're not alone. Maybe there could be some way to connect with people going through something similar as you. Maybe a support group, AA. I don't know. Maybe if it's something specific, do what you think you should do. But I think connecting with others more might help you feel better. For your last card from this deck, we have the 10 of Swords. So yeah, there is some sort of painful ending here. There's also the Sun and Gemini. I need to get some water real quick. When it comes to some sort of painful ending in your life, you could feel like you've been stabbed in the back, betrayed. Be patient with yourself when it comes to processing and healing from that ending, from that energy. I just feel someone here who feels so much pain and heartbreak. And I want you to know that how you feel is valid. Allow yourself to express yourself. Allow your inner child to throw a tantrum. Obviously, don't hurt anyone or yourself, but you really, really need to express yourself in some way to get this energy out. And I saw 1010. Communicate with the universe and your spirit guides. Ask for signs, ask for synchronicities, ask for help from them, because they're there and they do want to help you. And if you're struggling to see the signs or the messages that they send your way, that makes healing all the more important, because the more that you heal, the more clearer your communication will get with the universe and your spirit guides. I want you to know that magic does exist. The only way that I am confident that it exists is the way that the universe and your spirit guides communicate with you. If you hear about other people seeing these crazy signs and coincidences and stuff like that, that can happen for you too. Like being psychic and wise and all and like spiritual and stuff like that, it's not for the select few. It's for anyone. And I just looked down and I saw 1111. So whatever dreams or wishes that you have, something that you really need to hear right now is that they are possible for you. You just need to change the way that you speak to yourself and the way that you look at yourself and the way that you look at the world. So that way you can see your opportunities exactly for what they are and really better understand what opportunities are worth taking and which opportunities will get you to where you want to be. And I also just realized, this 10 of Swords has a 10 on it. So you're very strongly being encouraged, urged, or advised to, maybe specifically advised for someone if you got advice from someone to communicate with the universe and your spirit guides, take that advice. But they really, really want you to know that they are there always. Even if you don't communicate with them and you ignore them and talk shit about them, they're there. And they'll always love you and want to support you. They don't take your anger and your frustrations personally. They really just want to offer you unconditional love and support. And honestly, depending on what you're going through, they could be your greatest allies. So don't take them for granted. They really want to help you heal from something. They really want to help you find justice because you deserve it. We all deserve it. Collectively, we're all trying to find justice, and the spirit realm is supporting that. And you are making a difference with the healing that you're doing, with bringing justice to yourself. You're making a difference because you are helping the collective find justice as a whole. I feel like justice is just such an important focus for someone. You will get that justice if you do what you need to do to get there. I just think the most important justice that you need to give yourself is closure. I don't know if I already said it, so I'm going to say it again. I don't think I did. But to wrap up this reading, I'm going to get a deck big enough to shuffle from this box of cards that I have. I'm just going to get a couple of these cards to wrap up this reading. I'm really excited to see what cards will come through. Okay, I got both of them. That hits so deep. We have repressed feelings, and on the other side, I just saw 420. What hurts? I'm going to put it on this side because that's the side I saw it on first, and I just felt drawn to look at the back side. And I saw 432. I obviously felt called to look at it for a reason, and you need to trust that everything happens for a reason. Maybe that could have something to do with the magic that the universe and your spirit guides want to show you. I just saw 444. I think it does have something to do about the magic that they want to show you, and something about your foundation is coming up, like magic around your foundation, or the people you surround yourself with, or some sort of job, something about your foundation. Maybe the universe and your spirit guides want to help you see the light in the tunnel, or the silver lining, or the light in a situation. There is some magic here that they do want to offer you to help you find more stability and more security. But this repressed feelings, it's very, very important that you be honest with yourself about how you feel. This ending here, the cards say it hurts. This card says, what hurts? You're hurting. And you need to be honest with yourself about that, because you deserve to heal. To heal, you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to accept how you feel and the way things are. Definitely allow yourself to express yourself. And it doesn't even have to be to another person or people that understand what you're going through. It could be a more artistic thing. It could be through writing, some way. You need to get this frustrated, sad energy out. You need to allow yourself to express yourself so you can grieve and process and ultimately heal. Maybe there are some feelings here that you don't fully understand, and expressing yourself is really going to help you understand them. And that's really going to help you release it if it's uncomfortable, or just something that you don't deserve to feel. What hurts? I really think you need to, I'm getting this vision of a magnifying glass. You really need to take a good, long, deep look at what hurts. When it comes to trying to understand yourself mentally and emotionally, keep asking why. Wow. For your last card, we have, you know the answer. You know how to move forward. Maybe you do understand why you look at things the way you do, why you heal. Maybe you do already know that you need to walk away. There's something here, an answer that you already have, maybe a truth that you need to embrace. Even if it just, for someone it might just feel like a little inkling, it might be this. It probably is. You know the answer more than you think you do. You see things more than you think you do. So trust yourself and believe in yourself, and really, really step into that High Priestess energy. Maybe, really understanding the High Priestess card could be significant for you, or the Moon card could be significant as well. But that will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button to show me that is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any. I'd really, really love to connect with you more. And thank you so, so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me, and it really does make a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.